This is the moment of truth for Shiba Inu owners. We finally know Apple's true feelings regarding cryptocurrencies. In this video, we'll talk about whether or not this is something we need to worry about, as well as the potential consequences for Shiba Inus. Stay with this video till the very finish. Disclaimer: to begin, let's focus on something much closer to home. While we wait for Shibainu to be released, the Shiba Inu community has been very active. Some people have projects in the works for Siberia, and others have been stockpiling Shiba Inu tokens in the hopes that their value will increase upon the platform's release. Yet, petitions have also been signed by the public recently. In fact, they have only been signing one petition, which is an effort to have Bowen listed on the cryptocurrency exchange Binance. According to the petition, the purpose of Bowen is to allow members of the SHIB army to cast ballots on future proposals, and the petition further clarifies that a person's holdings of Bowen tokens determine the relative importance of their votes. Furthermore, it allows anyone to participate as delegates and validators in the next Roman 11 Barium. Therefore, Bowen is extremely valuable to the community, and its members would be thrilled to see the coin and its associated lineup listed on the largest exchange platform in the world. Bowen's value to a wider audience would increase significantly with this listing. Nonetheless, the community's request go beyond the Binance exchange list. Bowen additionally, they want the market to back the Shiba Swap ecosystem. For the uninitiated, Shiba Swap is a next-generation DeFi platform that allows users to stake and swap tokens for passive income rewards. In addition to Perspective and FTS, the site provides SHIB Army members with portfolio tracking tools that make it easier to navigate the crypto market. Shiba Inu would benefit greatly from Binance listing Shiba Swap, and if this were to occur, Binance would become the first traditional brokerage to support the Shiba Swap ecosystem. In light of the community's prior achievements in this area, the most notable of which was the Robinhood listing, many are optimistic that this petition will be successful at the time this video was recorded. As the community waits for a response from Binance, the new petition to list on Binance has garnered around 1,000 votes. While we wait for an answer, it's worth keeping in mind that if Binance does decide to list Bowen, the token's price might increase by quite a little. So, since it's no longer on the market, now is a good moment to acquire Bowen. But don't you think that falls under the heading of financial guidance? Now, Bitcoin Archive has tweeted something of interest on the situation with Apple's Bitcoin-specific account. This is the latest message he has sent in. Apple saw cryptocurrency as a Ponzi scheme, thus the company made it tough to get apps approved in its App Store. Bitcoin Archive claims an anonymous X-level Apple employee has admitted the company has always been skeptical of cryptocurrencies. Although this may seem as shocking to some, it may not be that surprising to you in light of recent events. I prepared a video late last year in which I discussed the limitations that Apple imposed on email clients. By setting requirements that some may find ludicrous, they made it extremely difficult for exchange apps to be approved for inclusion in the App Store. What does Apple's stance on the cryptocurrency market mean, though? As it stands, it appears that Apple is the underdog in this scenario. A Twitter user commented, "Apple is large, but not that big that they can survive missing a generational change like cryptocurrency and future gen and will just go elsewhere," which it 1199 had written. The speaker clearly thinks Apple will be at a disadvantage in the future if the company maintains its current stance on cryptocurrency. Another Twitter user at KK_crypto appears to think that Twitter will be the one to help Apple change things, given all the talk of change. They effectively said that unless Twitter adopts crypto, Apple has no choice but to lag behind. If so, it could signal an impending policy shift from Apple. It's worth noting that we covered Twitter's early steps toward integrating crypto payments in a prior video. So, if that Twitter user is correct, and Twitter's embrace of cryptocurrencies would encourage Apple to follow suit, then it's possible that this will happen soon. However, it's also possible that Apple's upper management will refuse to budge. In any case, if you found this to be helpful, I'd love it if you'd leave a comment and forward the video along to your friends. As a result, the quality of my videos on YouTube has increased and will continue to do so with this. Moving on to something closer to home, the release of Shibainu may be postponed once again. At least, that's the implication some have drawn from Satoshi's recent activities. However, before we get to that, this station gives one away every day. 100,000 sheep to enter this contest. To participate, Simply subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments section. This Shiba Inu deserves a hashtag. As always, I wish you the best of luck. This channel has also added a membership feature. By joining, you gain entry to a closed community. Join me in a chat on crypto, jewels, money, and success if your game. Select the join option. It would appear that Satoshi has removed the bio statement in which he requested to be buried in a heart-shaped box with a bow. Remember that many people took that statement to suggest that the release of Shibainu would occur on February 14th. The notification has been removed, suggesting that the launch date for SHIB bearing arms has been postponed. The fact that no measure was taken to change the message has only served to infuriate the public further. Another possibility that Satoshi is simply preparing the groundwork for a more definitive, low-cost variable launch announcement. It can indicate that the Shibainu is about to set sail. I think it's safe to say that at this very now, every single Shiba holder is crossing their fingers that the second option is correct. As a result of Satoshi's action, Mariam can expect to be released soon. After last year's string of delays, this one shouldn't come as much of a surprise. The people who own Shiba Inus probably wouldn't welcome any further delays with open arms. However, it is important to keep in mind that the dev team has not yet officially set a release date. This could be telling us to keep our hopes low so that we aren't let down. However, what do you think? Would you agree that the dev team has struck a snag and will have to postpone the release of Shibainu? Or are they finalizing preparations for the Shibainu launch? If you have any views, we'd love to hear them in the comments area. Before we wrap things up here for the day, there's just one more thing to cover. Cryptocurrency enthusiasts are scratching their heads over a recent transaction on the Ethereum network, one of the largest gas costs ever recorded on the Ethereum network. Following the 2021 bull market, was just sent by an unknown user amounting to 20 ETH. Therefore, you should seriously think about it. The fact that Ethereum's average transaction charge is less than $1 further adds to the mystery. It is rather rare to pay 20 Ethereum for a tank of gas. While some speculated it was an error, the Ethereum network has kept on running smoothly with no noticeable technical problems. This topic can no longer include it. However, the events have not been explained. In any event, I'm confident in saying that Sebastian is incapable of making a mistake of this nature. And I'm not even trying to be overly positive here. It has been established that Shiba Inu is among the most secure cryptocurrency projects now in development. Hence, we can assume that its developers will take every precaution to ensure that its founder's remains are properly interred. Of course, we can't be sure because her plan to bury him hasn't even begun. Now that we've reached the end of the film, let us know in the comments area whether or not you agree with that statement. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it entertaining. Don't be shy about sharing your thoughts in the discussion thread. For the YouTube algorithm, this is a huge benefit. Furthermore, I'd appreciate it if you could show this movie to as many people as possible. I think it's important that this information be shared.